Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Skaven playthrough where we have stopped invading Bretonnia for obvious reasons, as we're going to lose badly. I seem to have no sound. Oh no, sorry, my volume was just down. I was a little concerned then. And we're just sieging the ancient city of Quintex here, guys. So we're taking a few turns to build up. Ooh, what can I get? Oh, I so should have brought a Doom Engineer with me. It's a bit late to worry about that now. I could have knocked holes in their walls and just gone straight in. I want to take my time here because they have a lot of archers and they will hurt me. So we want to take my time here, but I don't want to take too long. We'll see. If Marafi makes a move, we will break off. Anyway, let's end turn for now, guys. Now, the Empire is quite weak. Oh, wow. As the Empire just lost territory to Bretonnia over there. Yes. So it's... Oh! Is our Empire and Bretonnia at war? That would be an interesting one. Certainly. So, yeah, we're going to keep an eye on what's going on over there. Because at some point I do want to go and invade the old world again. But for now, we're concentrating on our push to Lustria. So, you know, we're going to take Quintex. We're going to burn through that little encampment of Loffin's territory. I do want to keep an eye on that. However, if those guys get behind me there, I can potentially just burn my way around the coast backwards to recapture them. And they have technically offered me a peace treaty, though they did do some confederating as well. So actually, they might be a little bit tougher now than they were. I'm going to try and make a break for it with him. He's just going to try and zerg down the coast away from them while we're sieging Quintex. What I don't want these guys to do is land and get behind me, because that would be bad. I'd have to throw a Skaven slave army together, which is the nice thing about these guys, is I can just throw an army of Skaven slave together. Rat eyes everywhere, so we've just upped our ambush chance again. Mystery meat. Oh, that's an interesting one. Right, so what do we want to grab next? Let's buff that one up because we do have some of them. We can also get monstrous plans, so we don't have many monstrous units at the moment. It's a little bit better for Skaven slaves, I will admit. That's also very good, however. That's good. Can I get to there easily? I need to have virulent plans, so I need a pestilence knave first. How are we doing here? No, I want more.
From rear! Great one! No fair's weak!
We're going to try and make a break for it. We're potentially going to get chased, but that's that. So the Empire are... well, we'll see. I don't really care if the Empire are at war with Bretonnia. I mean, I care if Bretonnia gets too powerful. I actually probably suspect that the vampires are what's going to get powerful over there, as they always are. I'm not that much weaker than Bretonnia. If I got both these armies over there... Ooh. Okay, I'm potentially going to be losing my stuff over there unless Nagaran gets down there. Ah! Not going to make a difference. Okay, that's infuriating, though we'll just take the hit for now. We'll wait a few turns. We'll get another Lord and we'll wait a few turns. That's given everybody else a little bit more breathing room, however. So go on, Nagaron, get yourself down there. They've got a lot of forces. They're just not in the right place at the moment, so there you go. That's going to help. So Nagaron is putting a secondary invasion in place there. where that will help keep my territory secure. I'm not care about their territory. They can lose here for all I care. That I quite like them to lose there, because I'd chuck an army of Skaven slaves together again to try and jump in just in front of them so I can get them to help me take it. Good job there from Marathi. I should have waited another turn with him rather than try and edge it through. Though I gave Marathi the positioning to be able to take him there, so that's not necessarily a bad thing from us. And as I said, if I get to secure all of this border, it means Marathi will be able to send some more forces over. So that will actually once again be very helpful for us and for Marathi herself. So I do love the way the Skaven say squeak.
Go bye. Rictus ready for fight, scrap.
In fact, with this many on, I want to get a second,
get going.
a second ram actually, because with this many guys here, I can afford to take my time and not rush. There you go. I want to push up next. Plague Monk Censer Bearers are fantastic, actually. So we're going to start pushing up that one.
This city has powers.
I am tempted to replace a few buildings here with some military buildings. What ones do I have which only need 3? I could theoretically move this one. But I would be reducing my income a little bit. I don't really need to have a second unit production facility here. We've got this. We'll get this guy up. Actually, that's the thing I'll do. I'll get it so I can get these guys. So I'll need a construction cavern and a warp forge, which is 1 unit. So you're going to get knocked over, and we're going to start building this tree here. And that'll get us a nice mix of units we can get out. I can't see the power of some of these people. And Carstein's not that powerful, actually. The Wood Elves are... Bretonnian, Wood Elves are actually more powerful than Bretonnians, so actually what I probably should... I suspect they'll be at war, so I probably should have sailed down the coast and wedged myself in, but I'd have been too far out then. You know, I'd have been sailing too far there to get a look. Oh god, that's not good. That said, he has quite a good garrison, but I prefer them not to know that here is a city. And I suspect they're about to go and try colonise it, so, looks like we're going to have a fight there, guys. I might lose it, I might not, we'll have to see how that goes. I will have a warp engineer there, so it will be an interesting battle, to say the least. I'm hoping with all the Dark Elf forces coming down, they will redirect, but we'll have to see. Oh wow, there's a chaos invasion going on here. I might be able to make the most of that actually quite easily. Because if they smash there, I can move in quite easily, assuming Marathi doesn't first. So I might want to move up my invasion plans for that city to next turn.
Stop, halt! Stay in light! I come to...
Yeah, I'll take that for 1,000 gold. I want to keep all of the Dark Elves on side, because at the moment they are providing a bastion for my home territories.
Back up! I come after!
Right.
The doom is coming.
Extra weapon strength, that's going to be quite nice. That'll be quite nice too.
Not this is
It's time!
Death holds no fear.
ready for fight, Scrap.
I would have liked to wait a few more turns, but I don't want to give Marathi a chance to recapture a second territory here. Oh, this is only a small city. Considering they've got such big walls, this is quite small, actually. I might not have really needed the second. In fact, I didn't need the... I'm an idiot. I didn't need the rams at all, because I've got so many catapults, actually. So, never mind.
Plague monks! Ready! Ready! Plague monks!
Right, I'm going to chuck plague monks into all of these, because they're going to be going toe-to-toe with archers at the start.
What orders?
I thought I had more plague monks than that. Obviously not. I'm happy with that amount of music, magic. I'm going to put them there. You guys can go either side of a gate as per usual tactics. You guys are going to start here and you are going to obliterate that gate. You guys will slide up on this side to start whacking people. And you guys are just going to move up to form a nice line behind.
My whiskers twitching.
Right, these guys can just zerg up at this wall. You guys can get straight up here as fast as you can. Can go through as well. You guys can all charge up onto here. You guys can zerg through here at that lord, because that gate is open. Let's pin him. Oh, come through here, come through here. Why are you going round? We're nicely up on the walls here. These guys are through. Tretch can throw a buff out. Where are you? Where are they clustered most? Let's pop this down here. I'm gonna hit my own a bit, but you know, the benefit of hitting them is better, is worth it. These guys are piling through here nicely. You can spawn behind these guys to pin them. We're breaking them off the walls nicely now. There, that's good. We're pushing through here nicely. Let's get some of these guys going up here to deal with these guys. got a unit of white lions there now as well. I do want to be aware of that. These guys still decided to go around. Right, we've got that wall now. You guys can smash over here into the back of them. You guys can just pull back down, and you guys can all form a nice shiny line on here. You can jump into them. They're just going to get shredded, but it keeps them busy while we finish off everything else. You guys can hit them. Why are you not charging? I told you to charge.
Back underground. Eggs, boys. Ready, ready. Move.
They're dealt with. You can hit them.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna get all my artillery off now because they're just they're more of a danger to me now. I think we've got this, guys. Where are you? Right in the middle of that. And let's chuck the cracks right through it. And it's over. We actually hit my own unit there. So that was actually a really solid victory, guys. Simply because we had so many troops, we just blitzed around them. Now, their archers were still painful, but we just didn't give them the chance to be too painful there. We just hammered into them as quickly as we could, which was the point here. So, yeah, we've done very nicely there.
Victory! Yes, yes!
And get that right up as high as we can straight away. Let's repair here. That's going to... that's very... Oh, wow. That is very... That with a slave wheel is going to be incredibly beneficial. I'm going to knock that one over. Straight to the slave wheel. Straight to the walls. And straight to that.
We are brave, mighty.
And you...
Guide us, Horned One.
And head straight down here. That is a really good victory for us there. Oh, that's really good as well.
God be good. You have the...
Yes.
No.
I'm a little worried about that. But here, that's a really big buff. I can potentially get into the... I can almost throw out another start throwing up another army now. What do I need for these? I need a warp forge or a warp turbine. So actually this is really good because I can get my other units through here as well. Set my capital, that's not so useful. We are taking a turn of rather a lot of negative food, but I think that was worth it. Let's see what Lothan does. Don't do it. Don't do... Oh! I think I am very lucky there, guys. The thing is, to them, I'm a ruin. So they don't know I'm there, so they don't know there's a threat there. I could have an entire army stuffed in there and they wouldn't know. That was a nice army there that Malekith had. I mean, I could quite literally have an entire army stuffed in there and they wouldn't know about it because it looks like a ruin to them. So, I don't know how they play it because they don't know. It is such a useful thing. I mean, I don't know if the AI considers that it might be controlled. I mean, they might have watched me take it. So the AI might know it's there, but they don't necessarily know what I've got there or what I've built there. I think I was incredibly lucky there, guys. So I'm you know, I'm not going to rest on my laurels. Going to take a few turns. We're going to push a bit more here. Then we're going to start getting another army out, which is going to come down here. Ready to take here if it does fall. Oh, did up here fall, actually? No, there didn't fall. They're going to keep getting rebellions there, which is good. Sorry, bad. My allies suffering like that is terrible. Am I sounding honest, guys?
Call me Lord Craventail.
But this is hugely useful. Oh, wow. Because up here is now really not going to be suffering as much.
Tretch Craventail.
I'm going to save for a few turns. I don't want to throw that army out too soon. Because if I throw that army out too soon, guys, while it's good, if I throw it out too soon, I will actually suffer. Here's really good because I can get a nice solid defensive line here. And I can also push onto the gates and Hexalotl. I think Hexalotl is quite a bit further down, but it does give us quite a nice chunk. Actually, I think around here, so we can get ourselves a nice defensive line and we can just advance slowly. Let's get that other lord out. We'll do him in Quintex, however. And his job's sneaking around again down here to try and find the others.
Fear my malice.
Yes.
They don't like me having treaties with the others, so I want to keep an eye on that. The second they become an issue,
Malekith.
I will break
Lord
them,
of
because
Fear.
I get a lot more off my trade agreement with Malekith than I do with them.
Are you a god?
I say that, I get quite a good income off both of those. Now I've taken a bit more. But no, that building was so useful. The amount of income that is giving me is huge. Which does make me kind of want to sail over and get Skaven Blight under my control sometime soon. But that might have to wait. Soon, I probably, as I said, I do want to get another army. And I do want to get it over into Lothen to try and defend my interests there. I want to try and take this gate, because I can take that gate.
Smell stink, trusting. Perhaps.
What do you want? Yep, you can have military access. You've been marching through my territory, and I'm not arguing with you. You want military access? You've got it. But no, I want to take this gate here if I can, because that will help control access to my territory quite substantially. And it means it's a perfect place to hold if the place behind me does fall, so I can jump straight back into it. I can also set it up as a military, as a nice central place to build up and send armies out from. But no, right now I could potentially put together a third
That is not
very
Musk
powerful
of fear.
Skaven army. Now,
No, Muskovs.
no, not happening. Now, Skaven armies do work differently, but you can still have very powerful armies.
We make claw pact, yes. Stronghold.
No. So no, I'm doing slightly better now. We're basically nibbling at the edges of my allies' conflicts here. We've gone where they weren't fighting, where nobody was paying attention. The entire war was happening elsewhere. So we snuck into the edge where nobody was paying attention and took everything. Oh, nice. Now this is a nice easy auto actually, so...
Even great clans answer to me.
Disreputable curs!
All hail horned rat. To battle! Scab the scurry. Attack! Fight!
Right, we're going to start building up here.
To battle! I come after!
We'll send the other guys there shortly. These guys get a turn or two of regen before they come to help us. You can start going down this one.
What's your back, Tile?
You can get knocked over because I actually want to spread chaos, not chaos, Skaven corruption here. Because while I don't get negatives from chaos corruption, I still do. It's just not as bad until I get to the top level. Oh wow! So I get 100% from buildings, and then I'll get an extra. Wow! I really want here to fall as well. And now Marathi is going to. No, she's still not taking. Lack of corruption. So if I swap it round, she'll start struggling as well. Do you want to put those walls up? Oh, I don't have walls here. That's dangerous. I'm going to swap these for bells, and then I'm going to get a wall here. Not having a wall here is ridiculously dangerous. The monoliths isn't going to get a wall because it's probably relatively safe. That said, I might regret saying that. Simply need all the buildings I've got there until I get a better territory, he says. No, unless I can get here. Here would be worth me taking because it has some fantastic trade buildings, but not just yet. What about back here? You good? You come up, you. Let's end turn. Ooh, I do think I might still be on negative food, so I might need to do a little bit of rejigging. Oh wow, that is terrifying. The Wood Elves being up there and powerful is quite scary, actually. Fortunately, they'll hit other people before they hit me. But if they start coming in force, that would be bad. I say, Nagarond is just immense. I mean, Lothan is fighting a valiant war against the Dark Elf forces, but it's only going to last so long, let's be honest. They are not going to hold there forever. No, next, once we've taken here, we're going to get this place secured and happy, and then we're going to look at moving on again. I do want to get my food up a bit, so we might have to rejig a bit. That might be why I didn't have those bells there.
No boundaries are acknowledged
no, we are
by your
back
kind
to
in the
positive.
pursuit of warfare, verminous lord. A deadly contagion concocted by your...
So this is a great one. We can unlock the Pestilence scheme. Unique hero. So he gives us a hero who can be summoned at my capital, who will be summoned at my capital, and he can spread plagues throughout the enemy territory, throughout foreign settlements, which is really quite good. I can even use him against allies, but for now, I'm not going to use him just yet. Right, you need a wall. No, we said we weren't doing a wall. You guys are getting bells. Alright, this one's going to be knocked. I'm going to knock that over now. Our wall is going to get built up.
Rictus ready for fight, Scrap.
That's why, because here needs a wall more than anywhere. Iron Spike is relatively safe, so I'm not worrying too much about a wall just at the moment. Ooh, let's start upping that, because that ups our trade.
Clan Rictus to war! Back soon! We are brave, mighty.
Does have a little impact on our, yeah.
Let the bells scream. Move, tails.
Okay, guys, and we are going to end this one here, when we're going to have our push down here into Mazamundi's territory, and the push to, next time will be the push to Lustria. We're going to start cutting our way down this coast. We're going to start building up another army as well over the next few turns. Now we're getting ourselves in a good position. Who will come to support this push. And we'll start pushing our way down here. Now we want to be careful. If we over-push, the elves may come over and hit us from the side. But I suspect they're going to be a little bit too busy over there. We'll work out if I want to bring my other army down and put it here. I think I might do. I might get the Pestilence Priest and put him here, which will cause a lot of public order issues here, so I get a chance to cap here. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing, because that really does help me getting more views, and so more people see the channel. Also, it will show you whenever I do publish anything, because I am doing various bits of content. I'm doing a few different playthroughs at the moment, so also feel free to have a look at them. Please feel free to pop any constructive feedback in the comments, please. Thank you very much for watching, guys.